now pretend like this is not happening. Ladies and gentlemen, this woman of African descent, she's in the UK. She opened a female's gym called the G Spot, the Girl Spot. Okay? And when she opened the gym, she said the trans were welcome. But then now she's saying the trans are not welcome. And the amount of HAT she is getting is crazy.
In 2021, 4 years ago, I made a tweet, and the tweet referenced my women's only gym, the Girl Spot, and being trans inclusive. Now, when I made that tweet in 2021, I had just announced my plans to open a women's only gym. I hadn't thought out the vision or the mission or what it would entail, but all I knew is that I wanted to open a gym. We are now 4 years later, and I have had a great deal of time to figure that out. The Girl Spot Gym exists as a safe space for women because women are facing gym harassment, sexual assault, and sexual violence inside of gyms. And I know that because I'm a victim of it. So the meaning of the Girl Spot Gym is now entirely different. And I say this to say that whilst we are a gym, inside we are focusing on self-defense classes, Muay Thai, boxing classes, as well as workshops and activations around PCOS and training on your menstrual cycle, all of which occur to biological women. Majority of the women who are seeking my women's only gym, the Girl Spot, are coming here because they have faced some level of gym intimidation or sexual violence and assault that has been perpetrated by men. So as the owner of the gym, it is very important to make it clear how my women's only gym will be operating, and it will be operating as a single-sex space for biological women. Now, we do believe that everybody deserves a safe space, and there are many gyms that are starting to have mixed cubicles and changing rooms so that individuals can feel safer and more included in these environments. But the Girl Spot Gym as a standalone is a female-only gym because it is imperative that I stick to the vision and the mission and ensure that these women feel safe.
Let's hear what people gotta say about this.
There's an influencer in London who was starting an all-female gym, and she specifically said when she was fundraising for this idea in 2021 that it was going to be a trans-inclusive space because trans women are a minority deserving of protection, and that was the entire ethos of the gym, was to protect women. Now, this week, she released a video because her gym's opening in a couple months to specifically say, actually, never mind, trans women are not included in this space. She implied that trans women were somehow a danger or a threat to the biological women in the space, and that it was going to be a trans exclusionary space. People have been so immediately upset about this because what is the logistical implementation of that? In what world does it make women safer for this random woman to be an arbiter of like what a biological woman is or isn't? And also, you're running a gym. Like, if a girl comes in a little too muscular, a little too manly to you, are you gonna like check her genitals? Like, I'm genuinely so curious to know what the implementation of the logistical side of that is that makes women any safer. Also, again, like, why so often do straight women love coming to queer spaces to feel safety and protection from like the men at the straight bars, but then just do not reciprocate it, do not extend it the other way? This is a time where trans people need protection and need support, and you're going to now exclude them from this space and imply that they are somehow dangerous. Where also, by the way, I do not know a single person who has ever been harmed by a trans woman. Every single girl I know has been harmed by a man. I think it's absolutely disgusting. I hope that nobody goes to her gym, and I'm glad that she already deleted her video, and I hope that it does harm her business because it does not make any of us safer.
Are trans women real women? Are trans women a threat to real women? Or trans women are actually women? I'm a little confused watching this, but I just decided to bring it up here so we can talk about it. Share your opinions with me. I am extremely confused. Do you think she is being transphobic for saying you need to be a biological female? Or she's... Y'all, let's just see what other people... You know, I tell you, my African mind cannot comprehend this entire trans thing. Because I'm like, what is the difference between trans women and women? Like, trans women are those that have not... have they cut their male genitals and they have made new privates to look like women? I am still confused about... There's a lot in the spectrum I'm still confused about, but... Man, tell me what you think, because people's reactions are crazy.
One thing about this Natalie fitness thing is it makes you realize how much of a bubble that you live in when you are friends with people, you surround yourself with people who have similar values to you, human rights, believing in literal basic human rights, because you kind of just, you know, get used to people being normal. So Hallie from Big Brother, love her, basically posted a video saying that she was in an all women's self-defense class with Natalie like a few weeks ago, and obviously no one had an issue with Hallie being there because why would you? And some of the comments, guys, love Hallie, but biological women are very different from trans women. You are much stronger and could potentially hurt women. I checked and I'm still a very petite female who would be intimidated and frightened if a 6.2-foot biological male was paired with me in a self-defense class with lots of flipping and shoving. I'm 5 foot. If I was paired up with Hallie, she could kill me with a shove. There have now been so many studies that prove that biological men have massive strength advantage. It's just crazy that people are so comfortable spewing out this hate that obviously feeds into this idea that basically trans women are men in wigs that are out to like hurt women, sexually assault women, whatever. It's just very disappointing, and Natalie maybe should have known that coming out with what she came out with was gonna open up this space for people to comfortably talk about all this stuff, because I've been lucky enough to see so many women who have similar views to me that, you know, it's a stupid decision, but when you start getting into the comments on videos, it's actually insane. And like, if you want to see something really dark, the Shade Borough, the comments in the Shade Borough post that they did about Natalie, oh my days.
I really need black women to know that transphobia isn't going to get them anything that they want in this world. In fact, it will make it so much harder for you. I have no idea why you think that oppressing trans people, a community that could definitely do with a safe space, is the hill to die on. I think like we're definitely in telling times that you think that the best port of call for your business is to be trans and exclude trans women, when in fact what you've done is exclude all women. Like, all women that know that trans women are women will not be going to your establishment. Like, you've already put your business down in the dumps. Like, what is going on? Like, what is going on? Like, I find it absolutely astonishing. I think what makes this worse is the fact that she originally stated that her gym will be inclusive to every type of woman, when in fact you have orchestrated every type of woman. You've orchestrated women with PCOS. Like, I could go on. Like, it's quite crazy.
Did something happen in that gym that made her change her mind? Because clearly there's something that we're missing here.